Hi, it is Anika from Head to Toe Blessing, and many people have been curious and they want to know, why did I start this business? Like, what's the why behind it? And I have to say that it really came from a place of pain. Over 20 something years ago, I began to lose my hair, and I originally didn't realize that it was connected to some autoimmune issues that I had. Well, as time went on and the years passed and my hair loss progressed, I just started delving into like holistic health. And one thing led to another, just started learning about the toxins that are in many of the cleaning products that we use in our home, the foods that we eat, and then, of course, just desperately wanting my hair to be restored, I started looking into just natural, non-toxic things for your hair. Now, at this point, when I first started making these different products, at this point, most of my follicles were dead because it had been years since the hair loss began. But I was still hopeful and still prayerful and just like delved into, researching and experimenting. Certain things were a fail, certain things worked out. And I think I was also motivated because at the time, we have a total of 6 children, but when I first began, I only had 3, and 2 of those 3 children were girls. And naturally, I just, wanted my best to just keep their hair healthy and to just explore natural options. So, because of my own pain of losing my hair, and then also wanting to like cultivate great habits for my daughters, in terms of taking care of themselves, and obviously my son too, but the priority in terms of hair care was mainly placed on my daughters. And with time, I just started experimenting, and I would also share with different individuals, family and friends along the way. And I had no intentions whatsoever of making this into a business, but I knew that it was something that I was passionate about. And whenever people would share with me that, hey, I'm struggling with this or I'm struggling with that, not whenever, but sometimes when people would share with me that they were struggling with certain things, more connected, I think, to like just the hair and just even skin issues, I just had a desire to share with them the knowledge, the little knowledge at the time that I knew. And of course, I just kept on building on that knowledge. And after some years of making these products, and again, not having any intentions to sell it, using it for those in my household, and, sharing randomly with family and friends, with time, I just felt like the Lord was moving me in the direction of exploring this as a business. And I was really resistant to the idea initially because I thought, that's just coming from your mind. Like, that's not, God. But long story short, He confirmed it, and Head to Toe Blessing was born. And, my motto is, or the tagline is, made with love and covered with prayer. And I mean this sincerely. When I am in my lab, as my 9-year-old likes to call it, I really am putting care into what I'm making because I want this to be a blessing, right? The products to be a blessing to whoever receives it. And I am praying over it as I am making the different products because I know the pain. And I'm not just praying that the products would work, I'm also praying for the recipients, right? Even though obviously most of it, I don't know whose hands it's going to land in, but I pray just in different ways that the Lord may lead me. I firmly believe in the power of prayer, and I also realize that God is a healer, but I also believe that He invites us to partner with Him in the process, right? And I think it's very negligent if we know that certain things may prove to be harmful to our bodies, and we continue to use those things, right? And I realized, okay, now that I've been privy to this information, I have such a passion and a desire, right, to help others. Now, let me just say, for myself personally, while I use my products on my skin and also on my scalp, I haven't necessarily seen any improvement in my hair because my follicles are dead. But I do believe in miracles, right? And I'm still prayerful and, just giving that to the Lord. But in the meantime, it's brought me so much joy to know that those that have used my products, that they've been blessed by it. I love to hear testimonials of, hey, you know what? I used the whipped tallow and I was having severe issues with eczema and it cleared it up, or I used your soap and this helped, I used your oil on my scalp and this helped. Like, that gives me so much joy. All right, so I just wanted to share with you my why, or the why, behind Head to Toe Blessing, made with love and covered with prayer.